It's not my fault the bucket broke.
What a mess, Sad.
You're useless. Give me that mop. No.
No! You're both losers. Believe me.
This is for everybody in the chat that claims the Trump curse isn't real and that Trump derangement syndrome doesn't rot the soul. Stormy Daniels and Michael Avenatti, ubiquitous power couple suing President Trump in 2018, pictured here at the height of their fame. Stormy Daniels, of course, was the porn star who claimed to have a one-night stand with Donald Trump, and Michael Avenatti was her scumbag lawyer who parlayed this into ubiquity on CNN, MSNBC, and potentially even a presidential run. He was a contender for the Democrat ticket in 2020. He planned on running for president, and it all went sideways when he, of course, embezzled from his client here, was put in prison, and now this is the two of them today. Yeah, the Trump curse is indeed, in fact, real. Whoa. Here's Michael Avenatti working as a janitor in a halfway house. This is what he's doing after serving 4 years hard time in federal prison. And this is the absolute state of Stormy Daniels today, who has gone from stormy into a Category 5 hurricane. This is what a 47-year-old woman looks like? No, I got to tell you, they're not aging great. They're aging like people who sold their souls, who corrupted their souls. Stormy Daniels looks dramatically different in new photos. Disgraced ex-attorney Michael Avenatti moves to a halfway house. Adult film star Stormy Daniels looked much worse as she puffed a cigarette outside of the Georgia Theater Thursday after a disgraced former lawyer, Michael Avenatti, moved from federal prison to a halfway house. 47-year-old porn princess wasn't exactly ready for her close-up as she rocked a rumpled cargo pants and carabiner and a heavy eye makeup, sucking down a cancer stick outside. Who wrote this? Way to go, New York Post. Look at this. There you go. Here you go. Again, the absolute state of Stormy Daniels. Daniels, whose hush money payment arranged by Donald Trump's then lawyer, Michael Cohen, to stay quiet, launched them into fame and fortune. And let's just see how well that's worked out for them. Oh, look, she has a literal demon tattoo on her arm. Again, this is what happens. This is what you look like when you sell your soul to the devil for fame and fortune. Many such cases. The twice convicted felon stole millions of dollars from clients, including $300,000 in a book advance from Daniels, and was busted for tax fraud and attempting to extort Nike, of all companies. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, from this to working as a janitor to mopping the floors. This is, again, the absolute and total state of Trump derangement syndrome. I hear CNN is still looking for a replacement. Michael Avenatti, of course, once was floated as a Democrat presidential candidate. Stormy Daniels, there you go. Ooh, ooh. That's what you call hitting a wall right here. Stormy Daniels was on TV not too long ago, and everybody was horrified at what this individual had become. These kind of things rot the soul. I think that's what's most important, is that when you live a life like this, where you are an eternal grifter, you are engaging in darkness, you're engaging in the dark practices of Hollywood, you're living too close to these demonic epicenters, it really does truly rot the soul. And you can see it from the inside out. The president this probably didn't turn out like they expected, and Trump is still their president. That's right. How far they have fallen. Avenatti is now in a halfway house. Imagine showing this to somebody in 2018 when Stormy was on every single cable news show and pundits were discovering Avenatti as a serious presidential candidate. That's right. Brian Stelter. Are you going to run for president? Trump derangement syndrome is undefeated. This is what severe Trump derangement syndrome does to a person. It's 10,000 times worse than COVID. How it started, how it's going. Oof. Ooh. Michael Avenatti as a janitor. Michael Avenatti, here's CNN in 2018. Michael Avenatti in Iowa says he's seriously considering running against President Trump. Michael Avenatti hit the campaign trail in Iowa. Look at CNN breathlessly writing this screed about Michael Avenatti, full interview and everything. Oh man. Wow, they're thrilled. Avenatti may run for president. Look at CNN go. did a whole interview with him at the Iowa State Fair. They loved it. They loved it. They were down. They were endorsing him. Stormy's looking great these days. Aging like warm buttermilk. Holy S, look at Stormy Daniels. Oh, geesh. The quote tweets on this are totally brutal. I miss these kids. That's right. Imagine telling a libtard in 2018 that this is what would happen to their heroes and Trump would still be president. People will see stuff like this and swear to your face that the Trump curse is not real. The Trump curse is real. This is just unbelievably hilarious that they think back in 2018, they were told almost every single day that Stormy Daniels was the most credible witness of all time, that Michael Avenatti was a force to be reckoned with in the Democrat Party. I was told these two were finally going to get Trump. Weird how that worked out. They've never looked better. Trump wins every single time. Trump's enemies taking massive L's today. Absolutely gorgeous. Life comes at you fast. Michael Avenatti had a top 10 greatest downfall in American history. Went from a rich sports car driving celebrity lawyer, darling of the press, people were hyping as a possible Democrat presidential nominee, to a effing janitor in a halfway house. Only in America, bro. They are living their best lives. Just a reminder that Anna Navarro once compared the guy with the mop bucket to the Holy Spirit. I think it is actually worth replaying some of what the corporate press did, just so that you can understand what repulsive reptilian liars these people are. It is important for you to see like what they were doing to the guy that is now holding a mop in a halfway house, wearing a pair of flip-flops, and Stormy Daniels. Here is Brian Stelter on CNN, straight up promoting and practically endorsing Michael Avenatti to run for president. A clip that will live in infamy. Important to remind yourself that that exists and that the Trump curse is in fact real. Look at these photos back to back. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes. Here you go. Here's CNN.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know if it's a good thing that star power and TV savvy is required for the job, but I think it is. And by the way, I think President Obama also had a lot of TV star power, and that helped him pre-Trump. But Trump is more evidence of this. And looking ahead to 2020, one reason why I'm taking you seriously as a contender is because of your presence on cable news.